Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to read files. We'll look at three very useful commands for that, and that's cat, head, and tail. And to demonstrate it, first I just want to go to my file explorer because as you might already know, to open a file uh, in a Mac OS or Windows machine, you simply just double click on the file and it will automatically open, right? Let me just, it will look something like this, a text file. You can scroll down to it and, read it. But in Linux, once again, many times we might not have available to the GUI or the user interface. So we mostly will be dealing um, with the command line. So for that, we need to learn how to read files inside the command line. So the first command, and the simplest one, is the cat command, which basically means concatenate. But most of the time we use it to read files. So right now you can see that inside of this folder, I have this file called story.txt. So to use this cat command, I just need to type cat, as you can see, and then the name of the file. Click enter, and it will print the entire content of the file right away in the terminal. Now, this command this is perfect for small files, but this story uh, file that I have is very long, thousands of lines. If I start scrolling down, I'll will not be able to actually do it faster. As you can see, it's pretty long. So when I run cat, the text scrolls super fast, and I cannot see the beginning anymore. So some terminals only keep a limited amount of lines in the memory, called the buffer. So the oldest line disappear. That means that we cannot properly read the book using cat. So what do we do if a file is too big? Like in this case, I'm gonna clear my screen right now. Let's say you already saw that this text is very big, right? So what we're gonna do right now is to use our next command, which is head. Uh, this command let us see just the first lines of the file. So for example, let's see, I want to open again this story.txt file. So by default, head shows around 10 lines, enough to quickly check what the file starts with, to see what this file is about, the beginning. But what if we want a specific number of lines? Let's say we don't want 10 lines, we want the first 20 lines. So for that, we can also use the same command head, but this time we'll use the option n, and then we will specify the number of lines we want this to show. We put 20, and finally the name of the file. Click enter, and now we see that we have more information than we got previously. This will show the first 20 lines of the book. Head is super useful when we want to quickly look at the start of a large file. But what if we want to do the opposite? Then for that, we have our next command, which is tail. If we use the same file we used previously and click enter, this will show the last 10 lines of the file. Also helpful to check endings, logs, or recent changes. And just like head, we can choose how many lines we want. This tail will also roughly show about 10 lines, but if we want a specific number of lines we want, we use the same that we did previously. Put the tail the option N, dash N, and the number of lines. Select the file we want to open, click enter, and then we get double information, as you can see, the last 20 lines. Now, as a quick summary, we use cat uh, for to see the entire file. It's best if you want to see small files because you will be able to read it everything. But if you're trying to open something real big, it might not be that useful. So we have these other options as well, which is head, which will show you the beginning of the file. To check the file content quickly and see what's about. And finally, we have tail. And this will show you the end of the file, logs or recent entries. So as a quick summary, uh, we can use cat for small files. That's what is recommended for. Then we have head and tail for large files, like books, system logs, and long documents. And that's it. Now you know how to read files in the command line using cat, head, and tail. In my next video, I'll show you how to scroll through big files properly so you can actually read them like a book inside the terminal.